Hey everyone, this is Brooke, Diamonds by the Row. Thank you for clicking on this video. We are going to continue on with the next section of Christmas Candy Shop by Mrs. Butter D and Diamond Art Club. So we're gonna kind of work our way around the border. That's what I decided to do for this one. We'll just work the border, and then I kind of washi taped off the center. It's kind of messy, so don't mind any of that, but it's just try to keep me in line with all of the lines and things like that of where we need to go. So I'm gonna go ahead and zoom in and we'll get this section finished. We'll finish up the candy bowl and we'll start on the candy cane and a little bit of the nutcracker right here. And hopefully it won't, there's some color blocking in here. I'll zoom in a second and we'll be able to take a closer look, but stay tuned, be right back. Okay, and as usual, I will be using a Diamond Art Club tray. I do like Diamond Art Club's trays. Also, I will be using Diamond Art Club's pins. These are the refillable pins. They already have the wax right here. You just twist it and it comes out the tip right there. I have the multi-placer. We do have a lot of color blocking, so hopefully this will work up quickly. There's some confetti down here, but it shouldn't be too bad. We will have some specials, it looks like. Again, I believe we're just gonna have fairy dust in this one. We have the red and the white fairy dust, the pinks up here. And I think that's gonna be it. So we'll have to take a look at it once we get going on it. But I believe we only have 3 fairy dust colors for this one. But so far, so good. It's working up really nice. And it'll be fun once we get up to the top and we start doing some of that banner. But let's get going. Where do we want to start? Normally I start up there in the corner. I guess we'll start with, that's a fairy dust up there. So part of the nutcracker is going to be the red fairy dust, which is the C666. So let's go ahead and get going. I hope everyone is doing well. Hello. And let's see. So it's been a busy day. Right now it is currently Thursday. I'm gonna go ahead and do a little bit of diamond painting today. We'll see if I can get this section done before I need to start cooking dinner. I already have part of dinner going. So I have about an hour and a half. So we'll see how far I can get. This section may take 2.5, 3 hours, we'll see. So I may need to pause and come back to it after I get dinner going. But how is everyone? I hope everyone's week is going great. Ours has been busy and kind of chaotic, honestly. We had, I think I did mention in Wednesday's episode that we were down 2 vehicles. My daughters alternator went out. And then the next day, my car, the AC went out. So it's currently Thursday. We finally got both cars repaired. Mine had a few more issues than what was expected. Thank goodness that it was under warranty, and the warranty covered everything. We didn't have to pay for any of it. So, and it's crazy because that it's crazy that the AC went out in my car. My car is 3 years old, and it's just, I don't know, maybe if it's just Florida, the heat, and I don't know, but it's crazy to think that the AC already went out in a car that's only 3 years old. It's shocking, but thank goodness for warranties, and thank goodness that it was all covered. So we're good. We had a little bit of an issue. So I don't know, you'll have to tell me, anybody that is in the over 40 club, let me know if you feel like your memory is just out the window. This week, just been going through some things. I don't know, I'm just very forgetful. We had to go, my husband and I had to go and do our annual blood work earlier this week, and the facility that we go to, if you check in when you're in the office, they have you scan the front and the back of your driver's license. Well, I didn't have my driver's license. I forgot my driver's license at home. And then because of the whole car issue that's going on, I was using the car on my husband's car on Wednesday, and I always put my little purse wallet thing that I have, I always put it in the center console. Well, guess what happened? He ended up leaving to go to work Wednesday night, and he left with my wallet in the center console because I forgot again that I had left it in there. And he noticed it once he got to work and sent me a picture of it. So I have my kids now. They have to run me around because I don't have a driver's license now until my husband gets home Monday morning. So I told my kids, I was like, hey, guess what? You guys have to run me around everywhere because I don't have a license. And they're not thrilled about that. I think it's funny, but it's really not. It's the first time that this has ever happened. Normally, I remember things and I'm really good and sharp and on it, but lately I feel like I'm surprised I even know how to make it home. So if anybody's in the same club, go ahead and let me know down in the comments that I'm not alone. I don't know if it's just an age thing or if I'm officially losing my mind. I was supposed to be at work today, it's Thursday, but this video will go up Friday. Thursday is the day that I work at my jeweler's business, but I couldn't go to work because I didn't have a license. So that's okay. Take a little day off, I guess. No big deal. We were down 2 cars anyways, so now we have all the cars are back and all the cars are fixed. I just don't have a license. So other than that, I have been watching some of the other diamond painting content creators, listening to kind of like how they do a month in review, or what they plan on doing for the new year 2026. And it never occurred to me, what I think is interesting is there's like talks of doing like a themed year. I don't remember who is the original creator that decided to start doing this. But it got me thinking, and I was like, well, I wonder, I think I'm a little too new to kind of do a themed. I don't have a stash built up, so I couldn't do like a whole year's worth of a certain artist, because I don't have, a whole year's worth of certain paint. I don't even think I have 12 in my stash. Not to say that things won't change between now and January. I ordered 4 for Black Friday, 2 of which are not mine. 2 belong to my daughter, so technically I only have 2 on the way. And I have 3 that are here already, so that would only get me 5 months. So I'm not sure what we're gonna do about that, but it did get me thinking. It got the wheels turning a little bit on something that I could do as far as a theme goes for 2026. I do like the idea, so I'll have to give it some more thought. If anyone watching, if you all do that sort of thing where you have like a theme, or you follow, like you do a certain artist every month or something, let me know in the comments if you participate in things like that. There are, I gotta look and see what kind of events are going on next year. Really, I'm kind of brand new to all of this diamond painting events and things like that. I never really got into any of that back in the day or before. I kind of just did diamond paintings as, just something that I would do here. Didn't really know that there was Facebook groups. Never really paid attention to it until I dove headfirst back into it back in July, and then started the channel on the end of October. So we'll see what happens. I do have big plans for 2026, so regardless if there is, a theme or anything, I don't think I'm going to do anything like that for 2026. Maybe in 27, once I build a stash and I can, do things like that. But I find it fascinating that, these other creators think of some of these things. It's very creative how they come up with different ideas, and it's almost like refreshing to see different things and how different events, and I don't know, I'm probably not like saying it the way that I want to, but I think it's really interesting how they put these things together, come up with these ideas, basically. So, also, let me know if anybody do we like me doing the same canvas? I didn't even think about it, honestly, but I did hear somebody talk about how they switch up their canvases on their WIP and chats because they didn't want it to be repetitive with the same canvas all the time as being worked on. Let me know if that is ever, if you think it's an issue. Do you like seeing progress on the same canvas, or would you rather see me work on different ones each time, or change them out weekly? It never occurred to me that would possibly be an issue until I heard it, and then I was like, oh well, that makes sense. People might not want to see the same canvas being worked on week after week, even though I think I do these pretty quickly. I only do this so that way I can hold myself accountable when I start a project to finish it, because I am notorious for starting projects and then not completing them. It's probably the ADHD coming out. But I really do enjoy diamond painting. It's something that I do every day. It kind of just helps me like relax, wind down. Yeah, so thoughts, comments, suggestions are welcome. And I do love responding. I will respond to just about every single comment that I get, I will respond to. So say hello, leave your favorite emoji, anything like that. I appreciate it. We are getting closer and closer to 100. I think we're gonna beat the goal of having 100 subscribers by the end of the year. I think we might actually hit that within the next week or two, which is really, really exciting. So welcome in everyone who is new here. If you've just found me, welcome. I appreciate you being here. I have, if you are new here, I do have a bunch of playlists that will be down in the description box. They will have all of the videos that I have done. This is a new diamond painting channel, so there's not a whole lot of videos, but I have worked up one full canvas, so that will be down in the description box. And then also I've done a couple of unboxings, things like that, so if you want to check those out, those will be down there as well. We have a lot of fun things that will be coming up in the future. I did order 4 canvases from Black Friday, so whenever those ship, they're not scheduled to ship out until later in the month. So whenever those ship out, as soon as I get them, I'm gonna unbox them because I am super excited to actually start one of them. I think I might change my whole plan, and that's another thing too. That's why I don't like to make plans, because I change just within like an instant. So I feel like if I set like a whole plan up, I'm gonna mess it up, because I will change in a heartbeat what I'm doing. Just like this, sectioning it off and putting washi tape, that's brand new for me. I've never done that. And the only reason why I did do it was because the way that the perforated sheet is laid on, the sections are a little off, so I had to break the rest of this piece right here into 3 pieces, and it's not quite even, so we'll make it work though. Let's see. So we're just doing the outlining. AC kicked on, so it might be a little loud. I do apologize for that. But I'll go ahead and what are we, 23? We're 23 minutes in. So I'll go ahead and I'll work on this for a little bit. I'll speed it up so that way we can watch this come together, and I'll work on it and I'll check back in at probably about an hour from now. So it'll be, you know, an hour, essentially an hour and a half worth of diamond painting. But I'll check in about an hour, because that'll be right when I need to quit to get dinner going. So I'm speeding up and I'll be right back. All right, so we are at the hour point, and this total would be hour and 23 minutes, I believe, but here is where we are. So right now I'm working on this big color block section right here, and hopefully we have enough of the drills and this color for the rest of the canvas, because I don't have very many, so hopefully it's just right down here and nowhere else, because I don't know, that makes me nervous to be that low already. So just gonna keep going. I probably have about 30 more minutes, let's see, before I need to go and start getting dinner together. Anybody else here eat early? We are kind of weird in that sense that we do eat very early. And early to me is at least by 5 o'clock. Like, food is on the table at 5. Sometimes we'll eat even earlier than that. We kind of like to do things where we'll go out, or we'll do like a late lunch, early dinner type thing, or we'll eat around 3:30. Kind of something that we like to do. I don't know why, but probably because it beats all the crowds. It's kind of like that sweet spot before the dinner rush comes in. If we go out to a restaurant, it's pretty calm and quiet. 3:30, 3:45. So let me know if there's anybody else that likes to eat early. This section is coming up nicely. So we'll just keep on going, and I'll check back after the next hour mark, but it'll be a little bit after that since I gotta stop in a minute and get dinner going. We'll be right back. All right, we are back. So It is currently the next day. Now it is Friday morning. Spent a little time with the kids last night after dinner, so didn't work on this, but we're gonna go ahead and finish this up. Looks like I have 3 colors left, so I think I've spent a total of probably close to 3 hours on this one. Hopefully it shouldn't take too much longer. Most of it is going to be all the same color anyways. So I will say, I don't know if you can tell in the video, this portion right here gave me the biggest trouble. I don't know if it was just the glue in this particular area, or if it's the drills, that particular color, but they would not stay down for anything. It's almost like they don't want to stick at all. So I'll have to watch this area to see if they start moving around. Hopefully they don't. They just kept wanting to pop up, and they were sliding all over the place. So I don't know, and I haven't had that issue. I didn't have it with the other canvas, Boo Cafe. So I don't know if it's just a little thing with this one, or if it's the drills. I'm not sure. But the rest of them seem to be just fine. So hopefully everyone has a wonderful start to their weekend. I am going to post this on Friday. And then we'll do the next one, and I'll post that Sunday. And I'll also show a little progress report on the Make Market kit, the Nutcracker Ballet. I'm almost done with that one. And then I'll show updated progress on my daughter's canvas that she's working on. She has kind of slowed down a little bit. I guess there's been some video games that have been released. So both of my kids have been playing whatever video games had just come out. And let's see, I got one random color in here. All right, now we are on the last color. Got quite a few to do. these drills are definitely staying down a lot better than the other ones. So maybe it was just this particular color right here. Today is Bath and Body Works Candle Day. If you love candles, drop your favorite scent down in the comments. I would have to say the scent that I go for every single year, as soon as it comes out, I go and I buy it. And it's been like, it's got to be a decade. I don't know, probably has to be a decade. Is Marshmallow Fireside. That right there, whenever that scent comes out, that to me is the time of year where it's, you know, the holidays. That I have been obsessed with Marshmallow Fireside since I heard about it many years ago. It has to be a decade. I do have, I'm more of a kind of woodsy, I like the strong kind of like cologne, men's cologne scented candles. Marshmallow Fireside, I wouldn't say falls in that category. It's more of a sweet scent. But it just smells like marshmallows and then campfire. Or, you know, a fire outside, and I love it. I don't know why. I'm obsessed with it. I try to keep one throughout the year. That way, if I just feel like I need to burn a candle and I want to have it, I'll just have one on hand. But back to the original reason for that conversation. Today is Friday, December 5th, so it is Candle Day. And their candles are, I think, $9.95 today. I remember the good old days when the candles were like, I don't know, $6.95 or $6.50. It was some crazy low price. I spent many hours standing in line way back in the day to go and get the candles. There was one year, I don't even remember, where they were doing their sale, and it was at our local mall. And everybody was just, it was a long line. There had to be over 100 people, maybe 200. And it's just not like that anymore. Unfortunately, that mall, I'm from the same area, born and raised. So I've watched everything be built. I watched our mall be built. And now I'm gonna watch it be torn down, which is kind of, it's sad when you think about it. Because that used to be the spot back in the late 90s, early 2000s. That's where everybody was. Just go to the mall, hang out, meet friends. And now they have plans to demolish half of it to make room for a Costco. So apparently we're getting a Costco, which is crazy for me to think of because we already have, and all within probably a 2-mile radius of each other, we have a Sam's and a BJ's, which is just like Costco. You know, they're wholesale stores, bulk stores. So to have all 3 of them within a 2-mile radius of each other is crazy for me to think of. I don't understand how all 3 of them are going to generate enough business to stay in business. So I guess we'll have to see how that plays out. I am very curious. We don't really have, we have a Costco. The closest one to me is probably 25-30 minutes away. The area that it is in is very, very busy. So I do not go down there. And it's not worth it for me to go down there, since I have 2 other stores just like it right here already. But if you like your wholesale clubs, let me know. Are you team Costco, team Sam's, or team BJ's? I would say we already have both. We have Sam's and BJ's memberships. So my husband gets the Sam's for free from work. So we do have BJ's as well. And it's nice to have all of them. See, it just popped off again. They don't want to stay. These don't want to stay on at all. So I'm afraid I've never used sealer before, but I'm afraid I'm gonna have to put something down right here to keep this from moving around. But here is this section all done. I'll zoom in a little bit so that way you can see it better. So yeah, so we were able to finish the candy bowl. Started on the Nutcracker and right here. So we will keep on moving along. We'll just keep going this way. And I started to mark off. So this will be 2 more sections right here. So this will be the next one. And it'll be fun when we get over here to the Christmas tree because there's lots of specials over there. So that'll be fun. And we'll save this for the middle for the end, but thank you all for listening in and tuning on this video. Please like, subscribe, comment, let me know that you're here. If you have made it this far in the video, go ahead and leave me a smiley face emoji down in the comment section, so that way I know that you hung out with me the entire time. But this is what we have finished so far, so thank you for clicking on this video, thank you for being here, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.